Yankees, bottom of the third this September 20th. I bring up the date, a very important one, as it's the day 51 years ago that Billie Jean King won a tennis match in the Battle of the Sexes. It all ties in here to our guest in Jean Fruth. I'm so glad you joined us. Jean is the producer, the director of See Her, Be Her, a documentary that's coming out about women in baseball, the grassroots efforts. I mean, just give us a little synopsis of the documentary, first of all.
The documentary tells the story of 7 incredible baseball players and women baseball players all around the world. And, you know, it's an international game, and there's so little known about women's baseball. And our job is to shine a light and give these women a platform and give them visibility.
This ball from Tyler Soderstrom, grounded on the left side, and the first out. And here's a look at some of the visuals from the documentary coming out. It's going to air on MLB Network Radio between, or excuse me, MLB Network between games 2 and 3 of the World Series. And I mean, just the visuals of this documentary and in watching the trailer, it's so impressive, and it reminds me a lot of your photography and the fantastic work that you have done for so many years on a baseball field. How did you use your eye behind the lens to kind of take it into the visuals and the storytelling for this documentary?
Oh, I really appreciate that question. And the filmmaking and the stills, and I made a book for this as well, so See Her, Be Her also has a companion book, but they really do go hand in hand. The way I like to chase light, the way I like to tell a story, it's just another way to tell a story now with stills and now with video and film. And I'm just so proud of this one and the women in it. And your Veronica Alvarez is quite a big star in See Her, Be Her.
We love her.
Yes.
We love her. Jean, I got to ask, because you've had the opportunity to travel to so many different places and take the game in from, no pun intended, so many different lenses. What is something that you came across that you may have taken for granted watching women maybe here stateside play the game or try to work their way through the game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, Kelsey Whitmore is our star for the USA, you know, and she's the only woman who's getting paid to play baseball in the United States. And she's playing on an all-man's team, and, you know, wow, what, you know, an accomplishment. Oh, there's V right there. Let's go. Yeah, USA. I mean, that USA team was strong. I mean, she is no joke. But seeing Kelsey Whitmore and what she's able to do, could you imagine what these women can do if they had a league of their own?
Well, that's exactly it, and that's why I brought up Billie Jean King, because I think back 5+ decades ago where women were just trying to have a playing field to play on, and she took on a man and started really what became a pathway for so many girls of that generation to do something different. They saw Billie Jean King do something that had never been done before. And so that, I guess, to me, is why this documentary becomes so important. But you have a lot of major league help of former major league players. Who's kind of stood out to you as someone who's a champion for these women as they begin their journeys and continue their journeys impressing in baseball?
Yeah, well, and Billie Jean King signing on as executive producer, and it took her all of 2 seconds to say yes, because she's such a champion, and she's a big, as you know, baseball was one of her first loves. So it was a big deal for her, and she wants to see these women progress and help these women. And then along with Cal Ripken Jr., whose sister was a major athlete, still is, and wanted to play baseball but had no opportunities to play baseball, so she played softball. And Ichiro Suzuki, you know, a future Hall of Famer.
Max Schumann out towards right field, and it'll be a catch from Aaron Judge. Well, Jean, we can't thank you enough. This is going to be incredible and awesome. See Her, Be Her. It's a documentary you can see on MLB Network that will premiere between games 2 and game 3. Thank you, Jean, for joining us. Appreciate it.